In the forests of Finland, survival is a race against seasons. For a mother brown bear, life between winters is a relentless battle. She wakes from hibernation, thin and weary, to guide cubs through a fleeting summer. She'll teach them everything. Not least of all, avoiding giant males. And facing wolves in a deadly fight for food. Every day counts. When winter returns, only the strong and the wise will endure this wild, unforgiving land. In the far north of Finland, snow lingers long into spring. This wilderness is one of Europe's great boreal forests. For 7 months, winter has held this land in its dark and icy grip. Now, as the snow softens and daylight returns, the forest reawakens. Some residents hunt through the dark winter months, but they all welcome the relief of sunlight. The carnivores are hungry. The forest offers a windfall. The melting snow reveals hidden feasts. Animals that succumbed to the cold now laid bare. In extremely harsh winters, up to 20% of wild reindeer die. Moose calves can struggle too. But death creates a convenient larder. Something many Arctic carnivores have come to rely on. There is no shame in scavenging. And so, the season of hunger gives way to one of frantic plenty. Predators stir from their winter slumber. Brown bears. It's April. The bears have been in the darkness of their dens for longer than any other mammal could survive. Finland has around 2,000 wild brown bears. The first to emerge are the males. The snow is still deep, and their limbs are stiff. But they're restless, hungry, and eager to reclaim their place in the forest. The first 2 weeks after waking up is tough. Blood circulates, bodies warm, and that big bear behavior is back. For males, establishing dominance is top priority. It's crucial for securing the best territory, mates, and food. A growing hunger drives them on. When the bears get onto the meat, others stand back. So, the frozen larder is a windfall. It's first come, first served. He can eat more than 10% of his body weight in one sitting. But he won't get that far today. In the world of bears, size is everything. The youngster has to wait his turn. Not far from the waking bears, a pack of grey wolves celebrate the arrival of spring. It's a family affair. Wolves don't hibernate like bears do. They've had a busy winter. Through darkness and snowstorms, the wolf pack has continued hunting. They pursue moose calves, small mammals, and reindeer. But now, the reindeer are heading north on their summer migration. The wolf pack is led by a breeding pair, the parents. They are expecting their next litter within weeks, so it's time to find the perfect denning spot in the forest. By May, the female bears and their youngsters are out of their dens too. There are cubs of different sizes. Very small ones like these were born in the peak of winter just 2 months ago, blind and helpless. They rely completely on their mother's milk during the first few months of their lives, spent entirely inside a den. Mother bears have no support when raising cubs, and they may stay with her for up to 2.5 years. She has to teach them as much as possible in the short summer ahead. The entire wolf pack protects and cares for their young, even the males. But the male bears are bear cub killers. By removing cubs that aren't in their bloodline, the male bears force mothers to go into estrus. Mum will have to keep these two close. The animals respond first to the busyness of spring. Then the landscape catches up. From the hilltops, meltwater flows into the forest depression and creates a swamp. And more food is exposed. The winter kills are all laid bare. These carcasses are now easy to find. The smell draws more bears into the swamp. Youngsters, mothers, and big dangerous males. The forest is busy at all hours as days get longer and longer. Anyone who wants a share will have to tread lightly. It's June, and the start of the warmer months has been good to the wolf pack. Deep in the forest, safe from the bears, the breeding pair have made their den. Yearling pups are here too. They can't follow the reindeer migration yet. They keep a lookout while their parents are out hunting. Their job is critical, standing guard over the precious den site. Their mother returns and rewards them well. Then she hears smaller sounds. Hidden in a den underground, the new wolf pups are only 3 weeks old. Until now, they've had nothing but milk. They're starting to explore. It's time for them to eat meat too. Mother wolf leaves them to find some. Unlike Mother bear, she has help in raising her babies. And she'll need the backup to face the bears in the swamp. Bears that grow fatter and greedier by the day. Winter was brutal, but summer temperatures may reach beyond 25 degrees Celsius. Some cubs are in their second year, but still depend on mom. Youngsters have been eating roots, grass, and occasional carrion. As the days warm, insects, fresh shoots, fish, and tender vegetation provide even more calories. If there's one thing all bears want, it's to be fat. Some cubs will triple their weight by the end of their first summer. The days become longer until the sun never sets, not even at midnight. The bears adapt during the periods of perpetual daylight. Their activities are now concentrated around the dimmest times of the day, dawn and dusk. Summer means more time to eat and more time to play. As the cubs explore and tussle, they ready themselves for that very important adult skill, battling for dominance. Down in the swamp, food is thin on the ground. Tension builds. Territories are claimed. All that matters here is who is the biggest and strongest. It's every bear for himself. For the wolves, however, survival depends on teamwork. This is where the last of the easy food is. The bears are so distracted by the carrion, they hardly notice the wolves. The wolves have a strategy to steal the food. Their first target is a young bear. They're counting on its inexperience. The wolves know exactly what to do. They coordinate a game of cat and mouse. It triggers the bear mob. And the wolves sneak in for the prize. She tries to swallow as much as she can. The pups call for meat. It triggers Mum to regurgitate meat. This is a momentous occasion in the wolf pup's development. Their teeth have now fully emerged. Their jaw muscles are working. Nothing goes to waste. The babies will have their fill. The rest will be eaten by the yearlings, or even by the mother wolf herself. Eating meat will also accelerate the pup's growth. Now that the pups have had their first taste, their parents know all too well that they need to find more. They must return to the swamp, with bear aggression building and building. By July, summer peaks. The bears' metabolisms are in high gear as their bodies work hard at storing fat. Because while there's plenty to eat now, winter will return. By then, the bears need enough fat stores to last them for 7 months without eating. For the bear cubs, this is a time for playing and exploring. But there are skills to learn and little time to do it in. Mating season is in full swing, which makes male bears particularly dangerous. These youngsters need an escape route if a cub killer comes knocking. Climbing is the perfect plan. Big males can't climb well. A lesson learned just in time. The swamp is crowded with bears. The father wolf is here too, looking for an opportunity. Wolverines have hidden food all over, but their pantries have been raided. The last winter carcasses are stripped bare, and what remains is almost decomposed. The wolves know the only way to get their share is through tried and tested teamwork. Their pups are hungry. A bear will defend food with everything it's got. Wolves are brave, but one swipe by a bear claw could mean death. The bears are too strong. So, the wolves rely on persistence and clever distraction. The bears are so busy fighting each other they often drop their scraps. With less carrion, it gets harder and harder to steal. So, the wolves risk a closer attack. Snapping at the bears, who are slow to turn. While the wolves' strength lies in their endurance. It's a deadly game. Get it wrong, and the wolf will pay the ultimate price. The wolves return to their young pack with a prize. The bears squabble over the rest. Last winter's larder is all but depleted. And now, with a short window of opportunity to mate soon coming to a close, the males show off. Mother bear is in the swamp looking for scraps too. Her presence adds tension between the males. The young bears embrace their instinct. Safe for now. Late in summer, the sun begins to set again. Twilight is long now. There's nothing left for the wolves in the swamp. They'll rejoin the rest of their pack soon. By the time the rains arrive, mating season for the bears is over. Now they shift their focus. By the end of July, they eat non-stop to bulk up. This stage, called hyperphagia, is when they put on the bulk of their winter weight. They forage up to 20 hours a day. All the fighting has taken its toll. But they'll never stop searching for food. Fish forms a big part of their diet. And so do calorie-packed roots. Buried deep where only big bear claws can get to them. Bear summers are cursed with the need to eat. Distractions aren't tolerated. By August, berries are ripe for the picking. One bear can eat over 200,000 berries a day. It's tasty carbs that are easily converted to fat. But it's a fleeting buffet. The bears need animal fat. Days grow shorter and darker. The bears know they're running out of time before winter bites. They just don't have the hunting opportunities they used to. These days, they get an unusual windfall. Local farm animals that die are taken out to the swamp. It keeps bears from wandering into farms and offers them a lifeline in these desperate times. But it adds fire to the competition. Only the biggest bears lay claim to these free meals. But they're all hungry. Big males converge in the last meet before winter falls. The winner has his fill. The rest start looking for den sites. As soon as October, the temperatures can drop below freezing. Finally, a silent snow curtain closes on summer. The bears ready themselves to hibernate again. Thick fur has grown into their coats. Metabolisms begin to slow. Food is nearly impossible to find. Male bears have shifted their focus again. Their only aim now is to find a safe place to overwinter. The wolves have ushered pups away to welcome back the reindeer. Until spring, when they once again face the bears in the forest swamp.